and has now become one of the few Latin American countries showing any sign of economic life. With me now, I'm delighted to say, the man behind the turnaround, the president of the Republic of Panama, Ricardo Martinelli. Mr. President, good to have you.
Thank you, Emil.
Well, you're doing something right. What are we doing wrong?
Well, I believe that the U.S. is coming through some difficulties that we will come through. Obama is a gifted politician. But I believe that a country needs to have low taxes. We have reduced taxes on the corporate level from 30% to 25%, and on the individual level from 27.5% to 15%. We only have a value-added tax of 7%, and we're running on a very low budget deficit of 1%. We have gotten investment grade by the 3 rating agencies, and we have a massive infrastructure project like the expansion of the Panama Canal, the building of the metro, construction of hospitals, roads, and many other things.
But you cut taxes, things boomed. This president is looking at hiking taxes substantially, and a lot of people here, like my last guest, Mr. President, say things won't boom. What do you think?
Well, the only way that an economy will boom is when taxes are low and tariffs are low, and you have an open economy.
Have you ever talked to our president about that?
Well, I think that every country has a different recipe.
No doubt. But have you ever talked to our president and say, hey, you're going the wrong way?
Well, I may be able to tell him tonight,
really?
Or tomorrow night.
Okay. Because many in your regions are very concerned about our indifference to trade deals, right? That we're not moving fast to secure, a trade deal with not only your country, but your entire region. And they're getting antsy. All right, they're getting worried. Are you worried?
I'm not worried. The trade deal with the U.S. is a no-brainer for the U.S.
But why do unions here hate it?
Because I think that some of them are not geared for open trade and for open business. But that is good for the U.S.
You think they fear you?
Little country like Panama, if they fear me, then there is a problem.
I think they fear that you get the better end of the deal.
No. The U.S. has a trade balance in their favor of close to $5 billion U.S. dollars. How could they fear us? We are a country that imports just about everything. We sell services, and we are very much dependent on the U.S. on all their products and everything that they do. It's our main trading partner, so I don't believe that Panama is a threat. I believe that after the November 2nd elections are over, a new situation will come with the trade agreement.
It seems like you're hoping that, Mr. President, in our country, in these midterm elections, the party that is the closest to unions could be the one most humbled. That is, the Democrats could lose big. Whether they lose one or both houses of government here, we don't know. Would that be an improvement for you? Would that mean that getting a trade deal, getting a better economic relationship with the U.S. looks more favorable? What?
It will look more favorable because we'll expand trade, and the way that the U.S. can go out of the crisis is by expanding trade with all different partners, not only Panama.
Well, does your country do better with Republican presidents or Democratic presidents?
Well, we do good with both.
Spoken like the great president you are. You're trying something with lower taxes and to try to cut down on regulations. Like I said, your economy has boomed because of it. But there's great pressure, not only in this country, but elsewhere across the globe, that they're dealing with these massive deficits, debt, and they've got to get it from somebody, so they're raising fees, taxes, regulations. That's the pickle they're in. What do you say to them?
That will scare business away. It will scare jobs away. It will scare people away. It will scare investment. I always believe that low taxes is the best solution to everything. Low tariff, low regulations. This Panama is probably the only government in the world that is run by entrepreneurs. We have 7 CEOs on our cabinet.
Do you really?
Yes,
there's not a single CEO in this cabinet.
But that's why we are succeeding.
So if you had anything to recommend to the president when you bump into him tomorrow night, would you say first lower taxes and put a CEO on your cabinet?
Well, I think
I can arrange an individual powwow, Mr. President.
I think that President Obama is a very gifted politician, and he doesn't need my advice.
You are good, Mr. President. You are good. Please enjoy your stay here in the United States. You're going to take in a Yankee game while you're here.
Oh yes, I hope they win.
Yeah.
Mariano Rivera.